Welcome back, everybody, to another flip through. This is the voice of Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, founder, and president of the ONYXCON Foundation, giving you another flip through today. This one's going to be massive, y'all. I mean, this book is incredible. This book is incredible. It really is. It's called Graffiti World. It was published quite a while back. I'm going to give y'all the when and where and how and all that in just a second. Printed in Singapore, Thames and Hudson, the publisher. As you see, it is the ultimate graffiti book, offering a unique insight into the very essence of graffiti and its creative explosion over the past 35 years. It takes us on a whirlwind adventure throughout the Americas and Europe to almost every corner of the globe. With over 2,000 pictures of artworks from more than 180,000 international artists, no other book is remotely so comprehensive or up to date. Nicholas Ganz, that's the man I reached out to directly and got this book years and years ago, added it to the ONYXCON archives, combines his own first-hand experiences with quotes from the artists themselves to offer a true insider perspective to the key trends and style developments that have made graffiti what it is today, a global phenomenon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Street Art from 5 Continents, Graffiti World by Nicholas Ganz. Compiled by Nicholas Ganz. Like I say, with so many different artists. Oh, this book is just beautiful. We're going to have to get us a taller, we're going to have to get us a taller tripod for when I do these so I can really show y'all the whole book at one time. If you saw my setup, you'd be amazed at how I do this, but it's very simple, but it's still kind of tough to do it. But there it is for Joseph from Nicholas Ganz, signed with his tag. Dope. Oh man, that was back in 05. Take it back. Take it back. Talk about history, y'all. Yeah. So let's get into it. Get into it. Graffiti World. Let me see. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to try and shorten it. I don't want it to get too crazy, but I do want to show y'all as much as I can. I may miss a page or two here and there, or a lot, because it's just too many pages to show you every single page. So I'm just going to try and take little chunks like this and go through. I'll show you the first few pages. And then we'll get into I'll just start grabbing chunks of pages and going through. There's essays in here too, you know, words from the artists on their work here and there. But for the most part, it is just all about the work. And we're covering everything from wild styles to throw-ups. Tags here and there, but it's really more about pieces, y'all. We talking about real masterpieces. Everything from walls to trains and anything in between. Stencil work, as you can see. All types of approaches to the phenomenon of street art. I know that's LA because that's Venice Beach for sure. If you know Venice Beach, you know those famous structures near the beach right there. Yeah, it's a great place to walk if you ever get out to Venice. They always got something new, some new flavor on those. I don't even know what those are, but you know, if you're from LA or you've been to LA, you know what they are. I'm not from LA, by the way, but I go out there enough, and I got connections and family, and every now and then a business opportunity in LA. I'm an actor, writer, producer, all that. Oh, yo, speaking of LA, Chaz, man, this dude, when I found his work, I was like, yo, talk about leveling up. Talk about leveling up, man. This brother here, man, he took the Cholo culture and just expanded it, you know, made it something beautiful and not about, you know, the more dangerous madness sides of it coming from all the pain. Just took the beauty and focused on that and maximized the beauty, you know, maximize the art. It's all about the arte. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying, y'all, art life, it's the only thing gonna save us. It's the only thing gonna really save us. Always has been. Real talk. Yeah, a lot of amazing artists in this book, y'all. Man, I haven't looked in here so long. The pages are sticking together. I need to flip through this more often. Kind of scary. I don't want my book to get. I'm glad I chose this one today. It needs a good flip through. Y'all hear them pages cracking? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's that. Sometimes the ink does that. It starts sticking to the pages because it's so compressed, sitting on the shelf. I know I'm going kind of fast, y'all, but go back and look at it. Pause it if you need to. I'm not, like you can see, I'm not able to do every page. Let me see. I might be able to fit it. Yeah, okay. I can pretty much fit it. For the most part. For the most part, we get the whole book. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, we got fold outs up in here. A lot of amazing work. Dude went straight gold up in here. Like that's something made out of some imitating real metal. Os Gêmeos from Brazil. I remember reading an article about them in a graffiti magazine. Might do a flip through of some of my graffiti magazines from back in the day in the 90s too. I got a collection of those. Graphotism, if you know what I'm saying. 12-ounce Prophet. I was featured in there once upon a time. Yes, yours truly. And it wasn't even wall art or anything. It was a piece I did when I was in college that they just really appreciated because they could see that I had, they could see through my style that I have an affinity towards all of this and that this is part of my development as an artist and inspirations. I love street art. I love graffiti. Real graffiti. The best of the best. This is Signer or Center. I don't know how you pronounce it, but he's LA for sure. And he did a piece that if you've ever seen it, is in one of the waterways they have in LA. It was at time, I don't know if it still is, but it was like the Guinness Book World Record or just definitely a world record for the largest graffiti piece ever documented. Like he painted it with rollers and aerosol, you know, with can. Crazy. 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 Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Dope. Speak of taking it to other levels. Here we go with the digital. You know what I'm saying? Tats Crew, legendary, New York. Yup. And everywhere. They're not just in New York. They're a big crew. They're everywhere from what I remember seeing their work. TS5 crew, UNC, Vasco, Vinch, Dan Witz. Now we're going into Europe. Because most of all that I was just showing y'all was in America or the Americas. Because there was some Brazil in there too, South America and all that. But now this is Europe. Is that Dime? Is that my dude Dime? I think that's Dime. Oh, that's a couple of artists together. It might be Lumen and Dime over here. That's, man. Dime is one of the greatest ever, y'all. Love that dude's work. D-A-I-M. I know he's in here too. I'm going to show you his page when I get to it. Okay, this is making me actually have to go page by page because I don't want to not show y'all some of these artists I'm talking about. Banksy, the famous. Look him up. A lot of funny stories go along with his world. Yeah, okay, I think we're operating at full capacity now. I got the whole thing in frame. Okay, here we go. Yeah. CG Crew. This is Germany. Chrome Angels. China in the house, y'all. That's his name. Chiba. Chromopolis. Now, I've seen this style of work before. I've seen this artist. Look how big that piece is. That's, wow. This is the other thing I have to say about international. It's like they appreciate their artists. They don't just let it stay something. Oh, there's crazy kids out there destroying the city. Yeah, well, they actually get these so-called crazy kids and get them opportunities to paint and turn them into real legit artists. Because some of these guys and gals have become international, here's Dime, international treasures. I mean, look at this. Look at it. On a shipping boat dock. Woo. Woo. Yo, dime is the absolute truth, y'all. Look at this work. Look at this work, y'all. Look at this work. That's work. 3D. This is all can. Looking like it's leaping off the wall. He was one of the first to make that style. And of course it got super popular. A lot of, shout out to Totem in Atlanta. I think Totem is in this book, maybe. But, you know, you got a lot of people who do that style. But Dime, to me, was one of the absolute pioneers and innovators of it. I always wanted to meet him and even purchase one of his canvases. He does canvases. Like, I'd be like, Dime, man, can you give me ONYXCON in your style? Like, just whatever you want to do, just flip it. Yeah, that day will come. That day will come. I hope you see this, Dime. Who is this? Oh, this was just, oh, he threw this in for me. Or did I see this? I probably saw this somewhere else. No, he threw that in for me. It was a flyer from a show, I think. For, yeah, in Germany. Seek, no doubt. A lot of history here, y'all. A lot of history. Done. That's dope. Let's see. Stencil styles. That's nice. Really photogenic. Photorealistic straight up, but all that is can. Crazy. Crazy. Tons of work, y'all. Tons of work. Reese or Res or Rez. I don't know how he says it, but yeah. Get one. Great Baits. That's just clean. That's that old school, but it's clean. Steez. You know my steez. You know my steez. Hey, cracking these pages open. Boy, I'm so glad I went in this book. Make sure my pages stay flexible. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. See? See? We tell y'all, outdoors is where it's at. Real artists know. Look at that. Beautiful piece. Got the trout, the underwater scene. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh man, I think I might actually pull off a full flip through for y'all. I want to see every page now. I'm like, I forgot how dope this book is. Like I said, I haven't looked in here in a while. Look at this. Look, man. Holy. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Dope. I've seen this famous photo from back in the day. Two writers. I forget who they are, but that's an old school photo. He got it. He did it. He literally just put it on the wall. Man. Man, that's really unique. It's like, it's almost like puzzle pieces and Lego, and yeah, that's unique. That's unique. That's unique too. Especially, I like that. Styles, y'all. Mambo. It's Paris. Who's this? This is Miss Van and Nada. I've seen her style in other works. Love to see the ladies getting down too, you know? Nice. Noe 2. French artist. On this other page, Bulgarian. It's a crew. NYSF crew. Italian crew, New York Syndrome family, okay. Osh Another French ogre. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. You know my steez. Peeps out here getting it, y'all. And like I said, this is old school. You know, it makes you wonder how many of these artists, which I know some of them are definitely still active, but how many are still active, still getting it, still putting in that work, and hopefully getting paid and what they deserve for it. This is dope. This is Seek. This is the same guy who was on the bookmark here. Seek is just amazing. I'll never forget seeing his work. I was like, yo, this is organic. This is mech, technical, but organic, and just, yeah. Yep. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. With the chameleon head coming out the end of it, growing through it. Ooh, if you ain't in tune with the rest of nature, you are missing the point. ONYXCON Outdoors worldwide. Speak to it. ONYXCON is a lifestyle. We show you the roots of all of it. It's whether or not you paying attention. Do you hear me? If you call yourself hip hop, you gotta know about all the elements. All the elements. You gotta respect the elements. You ain't gotta do what everybody do. You ain't got be you and stick to you. Don't let nobody press you into doing stuff you don't do. But do what you love. Do what's real. Do what's healthy. You know, shout out to the artists that wear masks, because them chemicals in them cans are not good. Because I promise you, there's some people in this book that are not around because they were breathing that stuff, and that's sad, but it's true. It's like direct cancerous, you know. So you gotta be careful. That's with all art materials. Sure, I remember when I was young, I used to love these markers that had X-Lean in it. I wasn't, till I was older, I realized, man, I'm killing my brain cells with this. Shout out to Juan, ABC. I'm going to do a flip through for Juan. Juan's my dude. I know Juan, you know, from just being a pen pal, man. We got to be cool many years ago, and he still check in every now and then, likes a post on Instagram, lets me know he's watching. Shout out to Juan, man. You know, you the homie in Germany. I always say whenever I get to Germany, it's a given. I gotta go to Bavaria, I gotta go to Munich, and I gotta meet Juan. I gotta hang out with Juan for a day, do an interview. This is why we want to do ONYXCON travel, y'all. These are the kind of people I will introduce you to if I get to travel, straight up. Not get to, I'm gonna travel. But I want y'all to help us get there. We want to be funded so we are not stressed about the process. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. So, you know, can you imagine standing in front of a mural like this, interviewing the guy who created this? It's gonna happen. Speaking into existence, but most importantly, got to connect. It's not just a pipe dream. It's a real thing. It can happen. I already got to connect. I know the brother, and he loves my work. We've done trade for books and stuff, and yeah, Juan's that guy, man. Look at this. Juan is amazing. That's Juan right there in the middle. He's painted all over the world. That's the other thing. We got stories to tell about travel and being an artist. There is a connect, and you can see his connection to nature in all of his art. He's obviously somebody who understands being one with the rest of nature. Shout out Juan ABC, my dude. Straight up. YCP crew. Who else we got up in here? Yeah, man. So look at that area. Walking your at. I love it. Star Wars fandom, universal. It's its own language, right? Another fold out. This book is dope, y'all. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Rest of the world. He just said, it's so much, we're just gonna say the rest. And then he gets into it. Africa, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. That's what all this is covering. Universal, y'all. Universal. These folks here in Melbourne, Australia. There's another Australian situation here. We got Faith coming out of Cape Town, South Africa in the house. You feel? Work, y'all. Putting in the work. Doing the work. The work, the art, the expression. Look at this. They painted one of those towers. I think that's a nuclear one. I'm not sure, but that's amazing. That's amazing. Yo. Art life. I was one of the first people to hashtag it. I ain't asking permission to say the fact. It's true. Art life. Yes, I said it. Art life. Art life. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, we did it. We made it, y'all. And they got, you see, they got the links here, certain people's websites and stuff. Got the glossary. So if you're not hip to the terms, ooh, so glad I opened this book. Everything, it's all in here. Graffiti World. If you can find it, get you a copy.